A brand new report has surfaced that Marvel Studios and Disney decided to cut a major MCU cameo from Daredevil Born Again. Reportedly, this might have been due to the backlash of the Marvels. Marvel Studios has apparently started to cut things out of Daredevil Born Again. Now, this report comes at us, I believe, originally from Daniel RPK, who is claiming that at one point, either Miss Marvel Kamala Khan was in the show and they shot the cameo, or was supposed to be in the show, but that was pulled back on, and they instead went with her dad, who of course we saw in the leaked D23 trailer. Well, they're first and foremost, and we know he will have some sort of role in the show. Now, of course, whether or not this is true in regards to Kamala, who knows? Some people are speculating that this is due to the failure of the Marvels, but at the same time, I don't see why that would affect the TV side of things, because Miss Marvel, internationally, is the most watched show that Disney has put out through Marvel Studios and Marvel. So there's some weird stuff happening here. In my opinion, it makes sense that her dad is in it because, again, he doesn't have powers. He's a little bit more grounded. And we know that Daredevil Born Again is going to introduce more of the MCU elements, so it wouldn't feel completely out of left field to have Kamala in here, but also it might be a little jarring to just pull it off in the first couple of episodes, which is where we're hearing her dad appears in. So maybe they're saving it for down the road, and that way they can do it in the second half of Born Again, or the next 9 episodes. Whatever the case is, we're definitely going to see all these characters share screen time at some point down the road. That's pretty much inevitable. And I think the big takeaway here, for me at least, is the fact that they are trying to bring in all these other comic-like elements into Daredevil, as he's a character who in the comics is sort of like the X-Men. He's separated in his own little corner, and then crossovers happen, but he doesn't take part in all the over-the-top crazy events you see happening, or if he does, he plays a minor role. So I think that's how they're going to proceed with this, and honestly, it's the best way to do it. You don't want to overload Daredevil and kind of push people to almost feel like it's a completely different show. So if she was cut, that would kind of make sense in terms of the storytelling and the direction.